We explore what it means to live in a world where work, wealth, and wellness flow from who we are, not what we're told to be. Web3 isn't just technology, it's a return to truth, a remembering that our connections are capital, that creativity is currency, and that every act of kindness is data the universe never forgets. So take a breath, feel your power, and let's tune together because the future isn't waiting, it's already human. The market moment and what it reveals. We're witnessing a pivotal moment in real time. Bitcoin experienced a flash crash, dropping from $83,000 to $80,000 in under a minute. Nearly $2 billion in forced liquidations swept through crypto markets in the past 24 hours. Market depth never recovered from October's crash, leaving order books thin and amplifying every price swing. What does this tell us? Financial systems built on fragile infrastructure are vulnerable, order books thin, liquidity drying up. This is exactly why distributed human-centered systems matter, why we need economic sovereignty built on trust and connection rather than centralized control. The inflection point, why people are seeking alternatives. Ray Dalio raised important concerns about quantum computing potentially compromising Bitcoin's security and governments' resistance to adopting assets with permanent public records. Meanwhile, MicroStrategy's stock plunged 68% from its peak after betting the company's treasury on Bitcoin as an inflation hedge. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs experienced their worst month on record, $3.79 billion in outflows in November alone. BlackRock's IBIT hemorrhaged over $2 billion this month. But here's what's fascinating. Newly launched Solana and XRP ETFs attracted hundreds of millions in inflows. Investors aren't leaving crypto, they're rotating, searching for infrastructure that serves human needs. And across America, people are responding to this economic uncertainty in profound ways. Homesteading movements are exploding as families reclaim food sovereignty. Nomadic living is becoming mainstream. Digital nomads building location-independent income streams. Network states are forming, creating new models of governance and shared resources. These aren't fringe movements anymore. They're rational responses to workforce displacement and traditional employment models crumbling. They represent a shift toward economic sovereignty, taking control of your own financial future through community and connection. AI, workforce evolution, and the human answer. The Aspen Institute just released Chapter 8 of its upskilling playbook, focusing on AI and workforce development. Their central warning, companies risk overwhelming their human talent by overinvesting in technology for short-term gains rather than long-term capability building. Here's the balanced reality. AI itself isn't the problem. AI brings extraordinary possibilities, pattern recognition that saves lives, automation that frees humans from drudgery, systems that amplify human creativity. The challenge emerges when technology substitutes for human connection instead of amplifying it, when efficiency replaces meaning, when algorithms optimize profit over purpose. This is the inflection point. When displacement happens faster than retraining, people naturally seek alternatives, and they're building them. This is where civic tech and community networks step in. It's where the gig economy transforms from corporate extraction into peer-to-peer exchange. It's where universal basic opportunity emerges, not waiting for institutions to provide, but activating the assets and talents already present in your community. Community wealth in action when citizens lead. Delaware County nonprofits just received $131,000 in emergency grants to survive the federal government shutdown. 23 organizations providing food, shelter, and maternal care got lifelines. This is what happens when government systems falter. Community steps in, citizens activate, resources flow to where they're needed most. This is community wealth. in motion, local resources solving local problems, trust-based networks filling service gaps, human ingenuity responding to systemic challenges. This is American ingenuity at its finest, citizens recognizing what their neighbors need and building solutions together. And you can start building human-powered microeconomies in your own community right now. Join us in driving currency for humankind by visiting us at humn.world. Energy, infrastructure, and the bigger picture. The International Energy Agency just released its World Energy Outlook showing global energy demand is surging as AI data centers, electric vehicles, and decentralized systems require exponentially more power. Energy infrastructure underpins everything we're building. Japan approved a $135 billion stimulus package, the largest since COVID. Yet Bitcoin fell on the news. Why? Because digital assets are all of this at once. Inflation hedges, speculative instruments, technological platforms, emerging financial infrastructure. They're powerful, but they're not the answer. The real answer is you, your networks, your communities, your social capital, your digital identity that you control, not platforms, your human capital activated through resonance, the alignment of values, skills, and purpose within your local digital republic. Technology serves humanity, not the other way around. That's the future we're building together. The future of blockchain isn't just about faster transactions or more complex smart contracts. It's about creating systems that give people more control over their data, finances, and digital lives. When we prioritize human needs over technical novelty, blockchain becomes a tool for building the kind of world we actually want to live in, one where technology serves humanity, not the other way around.